The food system used to be better because we grew our food closer to home. We knew exactly where our food came from, we knew what went into it, we knew who grew our food.
The food system before, say, World War II was diversified, and it was not dependent on agricultural chemicals.
The food system, I recall when I was growing up, and I grew up in the South, by the way, people did pretty much this. Food was fresh, people had their own gardens, we had land, we could support ourselves.
And that's how I think of food having been grown when it was grown the way it should be.
Things are quite different now.
Every day our vegetables travel thousands of miles to get to our tables, hurting the environment and producing a high carbon footprint.
You can buy foods, but not fresh, and not foods that aren't laced with some type of poisons that really don't help us nutritionally.
The other issue is that, people can't find sustainable work, sustainable jobs in the food system. So, you have people who want to do farming as a profession but can't because they can't be paid a living wage and they don't have access to health care and benefits and things like that. So it's a really big problem.
In Ohio, we spend $29 billion every year in food. Only $3 billion of those $29 billion is spent on food that is produced within our state. If we shift only 5% of this, we will be able to create 32,000 family-sustaining jobs in our state. Our harvest is a worker-owned food hub cooperative.
We're aggregating and distributing local produce, helping them get up to scale so they can get past kind of the farmers market level, so that they can go and supply produce to the institutions, to schools, universities, hospitals. But the only way they're going to be able to do it is by working together, and that's what the Food Hub does.
I'm really passionate about this project because it's my life's work. And one of the ideals of our harvest is to recognize that farm labor is a work that is to be respected.
I think food workers should have a union because as this process goes, we want to make sure everybody's treated equally and fair.
One of the most exciting things about the Our Harvest Cooperative is the model that we're based on, which is the Mondragon Cooperative. Mondragon is the most successful worker cooperative in the entire world, based in Spain, and started over 56 years ago with 5 worker owners, and now has over 85,000 worker owners in over 200 cooperatives. And it just totally recreated the middle class and the working class in this area of Spain, and that's what we're based on. The thing that's really exciting about it is we are the world's first Mondragon modeled union worker cooperative.
We're starting to see food, we're starting to see jobs, we're starting to see farmers being trained. So, it doesn't get any better than that.
And now we're ready to take that next step. We're ready to actually start incorporating other farmers' produce and really get this to scale, and that's why we need people's help. We really need to hire one more person for the Food Hub so that we can really work with these other local farmers and be able to get their produce into our schools, into our hospitals, into our community. So we're asking people to do what they can, whether it's 5, 10, 15, $1,000, every little bit helps, and that's what we're asking people today. That's why we're doing this project, and we hope you guys can be a part of it. And so kind of join the local food revolution and be a part of our harvest.
Support local food! Support our